Hello, my name is Jason Lupton, and this is my Week 4 assignment for FTT 214, the Hand Checkering Lab. Today's date is November 21st, 2025. So last week, I made a mistake and I cut my master lines a little bit too deep. So I don't really have time to sand it all down and completely redo it. So I'm going to try to make the best out of this situation. But we're just going to lightly meet in our master line and kind of pull our main pattern back. We're trying to make sure that our tool stays in the line. Try to make it as straight as possible. And see, we're trying to walk off there, so we're gonna try to straighten it out. Like I said, I'm hoping that I can kind of correct that problem as we deepen the lines. So we're just gonna move on to the next line for now. I keep wanting to jump out of that groove there. And we don't want to go all the way to our borders. So I'm starting a little bit short, and I'll straighten it out later, or finish it out later. All right. So for academic sake, I think that I am going to restart from the beginning. So I'm going to scrap this pattern here, and I'm gonna make a new pattern down here. I will let you know what I come up with, and I'll draw the pattern, basically redo the entire course. So we'll just do something simple right here, and then we'll fix it from there. So this here is going to be my new checkering pattern. It's a simple layout, gives me more room to make mistakes and lots of room to practice. So stay tuned while I cut the border lines and the master lines. All right, so now I'm going to outline my borders with my knife. All right, so now I can cut my border lines, and we will go from there. Alright, so now at this point, I can go ahead and lay out my master lines. So this time I think I'm going to use the 3.5. So it'll be 3.5 times longer diamonds. So first I need to figure out how I want my first line to go. And I think that I want it to be like so, and then my cross line just like that. And so now I can start my master lines. this point, I can switch to my spacing tool and start cutting those lines. So I've made a few more mistakes. I think a lot of it is I'm not getting the right angle. So we're going to try to move forward. Adjust my checker here. I think I'm getting the hang of using the tool now. So this will continue on. But my tool keeps wanting to jump to the next line. And this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But we're going to keep on working on and see how well it goes. So this is it. I am throwing in the towel. I have almost 4 days invested in this assignment alone, and I have made mistake over mistake over mistake. If you'll see here, I've got checkering missing here. So what I ran into is my my 2-line spacing cutter kept jumping the line, and I thought I was getting a good handle on it. I mean, I'd have a couple of good passes here and a couple of good passes here, and then it would throw off here. And when I tried to correct it, it ended up causing more problems. So the final result is not what I want. This is poor quality in my opinion. But this does not mean I'm giving up permanently. I am going to completely sand this stock down. As I've mentioned before, I plan to use this to restock my old .22 rifle. So this is all going to be removed and I'm going to start over again. I also have another practice stock that I'm going to use. I'm going to clean it up, finish it, and practice on it. So this is not the end. This is just the end of this battle. But I really enjoyed my time in this course. I've learned quite a bit, and the biggest thing I've learned is to take more time and more breaks and less pressure. For now, I end in disappointment, but I ain't down for the count.